What's going on? My name's Roman and welcome to Roman Rose Collectible Coliseum. On today's episode, we're taking a look at another Mezco 112 collective figure. This time, it's Deadpool. Let's go ahead and get on into it. So right away, looking at the front of the box, nice, beautifully embossed Deadpool logo on the front. This is a new style packaging, so it slips up and down instead of left to right. We have some Deadpool logo on the side, as well as Mezco logos top and bottom. And then on the back, wow. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Ages 18 and up, not a toy for children. We have the regular Mezco spiel right there. Let's look at the accessories, because that's really the most incredible part about Deadpool. Two swords. We have this gun. I don't know what the name of this gun is, but it also has a grenade launcher. You get 6 grenades that also attach to his harness. 4 hand grenades, 2 handguns with removable magazines, 8 interchangeable hands, and alternate head. We get the base and the arm, as well as some action shots of Deadpool below. Choking hazard for sure, small parts. This says 18 and up. This says not below 3. Make up your mind. Pick one warning and stick to it. No, I'm kidding. So looking at this box, nothing special. This is the old, or the new style Mezco packaging. I prefer the old style with the open flap and the art, but I understand that that probably costs more money to produce that way, and if we can save some money on $80, $100 figures, let's do that as a collective community. So thanks, Mezco. Maybe you're putting that money back into the accessories. I don't really know. All I know is that you've produced one beautiful Deadpool figure, and I'm happy to talk about it. First off, let's fix this camera. There we go. This guy, what can I say about this guy? First off, he has two different types of material on him. He has the Mezco stretchy suit fabric, as well as some pleather material. I think that's what we're going to call this, is pleather. The shiny black stuff on the side. It definitely is not real leather. It definitely feels like you can scratch it. I'd be careful with the clamp. But overall, it looks pretty good. I know that it can get stuck if you have it in certain positions for too long. But if you put it back to normal, it seems to work back pretty nice. The only issue I'm having right now is right here with the bicep. It's a little bit, I think I messed it up because I had him posed like this with like with a gun up in the air. So I think I may have messed it up just a little bit, but nothing too major. See, you have here you have him with 2 swords. He also has his regular face sculpt on. So the figure overall is really, really nice. Let me just take a quick look at the stand. Here we have the Deadpool logo, clear stand on the arm. Again, the best stand in the business. Love these things. So happy that they come with those. This Deadpool, see the logo on the belt. Let's take a look at some articulation. So from the bottom down, great sculpt work on the feet. The ankle's okay. It's a better ankle than most Mezco. Great boot swivel, double jointed knee movement here at the hip. We do have some movement at the waist, but it's overall pretty restricted by the harness, as is the ab crunch. Forward is pretty good. Back, it's alright, but you see it's popping forward due to the harness. A lot of expression in the head neck area, rotation at the wrists, just your average Mezco articulation, double jointed elbows, really good shoulders. So this is overall pretty flexible character, I feel like. Deadpool is no Spider-Man, and nobody is Spider-Man, but this guy's pretty poseable, and it actually feels really good in hand. Really solid figure, looks fantastic, and I know this is not a movie version of Deadpool, but this could definitely stand in as your movie or interpretation of Deadpool. It just came out that good. So, especially when he's all armed up, he looks so good when he has all of the accessories on him. I always like using the stands. Oh, you're way up there. Let's put you down here. I always like using the stands, and it just has a real official feel to it. It has a real official look to it. So, big fan of having all of my Mezco on the stands, which is kind of hard because they're big. So having a space that can fit all my Mezco in their stands is kind of hard to find. Let's go ahead and look at accessories. Mezco bag. Now the thing about him is that he already has accessories on him. So he has his two handguns, which are right here on his side. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just stored right here. There's one on the other side as well. Let's see if I can get a better shot of that. There we go. Deadpool logo on one side, Deadpool logo on the other side, and I actually lost the magazine for this one. The other one has the magazine. Let me get that real quick. Reach in, pop that out, boom. Ammunition. Ready to go. Yeah, he had a magazine on the other side, and that one popped out. The big gun has a magazine too. Here's the big gun. I don't know what this is. If someone could leave it in the comments, that would be fantastic. But there's the slide for the grenades, and here, got a round. Just pop that back in. They don't stay in very well. Oh, let me show you what it looks like to have the grenade. So I'll take a grenade from his suit, slide that open, put it right there, close that, and get ready for it. It kind of falls out, so it's not the most impressive feature. This gun, however, sculpted beautifully, a little bit of dry brushing on it, looks really, really nice, so I dig that a lot. Very cool. Looking at some of the other accessories, though, let's go ahead. Ow, I poked myself with a sword. That was actually kind of sharp. Looking at some of the other accessories, though, we do have an alternate head sculpt, which pretty nice. One open eye, one closed eye. Not closed. He's kind of a squinty eye. Not my favorite, but it's okay. We have these little Deadpool grenades. It has his face on them. They're teeny tiny. You can clip them onto his harness, but they don't stay, and I don't really like using them. You get 4 of them. They're just so small. I don't really enjoy those, so I'm going to put those 4 out of the way. Clearly, he has his 2 katanas. Those are in his hand, and then he has these 6 red-tipped grenades for the grenade launcher, but they're on his suit. So we can take a look at those in a second. Here's the peg for the stand, in case you want him to stand without the acrylic arm. We get 2 fist hands, which are nice. Clearly we have 2 sword-holding hands. We have 2 trigger finger hands, him holding the gun, and I'll probably just use this guy. Show you how that goes, and it works really nicely in there. Very solid, wrapped around the trigger finger. And we also have a cowabunga hand and an open hand. So let's go ahead and switch some hands. My least favorite part of older Mezcos, because their pegs are super stubborn. Actually, that one was pretty good, but you hear how snappy it is? Scares me every single time. So Deadpool actually is not that bad. I'm glad that they made some improvement. Eventually, they end up going to the all-new wrist pegs, like in Deathstroke, Wolverine, who else? Spider-Man, like a lot of the newer guys. So, very cool with that. So now we have, this is what I had him doing before. I was like, yeah. Had him with the gun in this hand. So, very nice. Really enjoy this figure quite a bit. Again, this could be your comic representation or your movie representation, depending on, you know, what your collection is like. Let's go ahead and measure how tall this guy is with the soft tape measure. Just to get an official height on this guy. He's about 6.5 inches tall. I think that's pretty much going to be the standard for Mezco, 6.5 inches tall. Great articulation, great sculpt work. I have no complaints about this figure whatsoever, other than that maybe the pleather could be somewhat problematic, but honestly, I don't think so. So this is Marvel's Deadpool here on Roman Rose Collectible Coliseum. I hope you like what you saw today. Thank you for watching my review, and as always, peace, love, and keep on collecting. I will see you guys next time.